Perhaps people think that making sweets associated with joy and good events, and forget that it is possible to be of the nature of grief and revenge. Many of us are ignorant of the reason why the Amélie dish is called by that name. Perhaps some believe that the name was linked to a woman called Amélie, and they are prepared, but a completely different story. They are attributed to her personal historical weight. It has ruled Egypt with an iron fist after the death of her husband. It is a Shajarat al-Dar.
Did you know that the holder of the book is more dangerous than the holder of the arms?
She married her current Sultan Ayubi al-Saleh Najmuddin after her husband died, and was able by Taqiyya and her intelligence to have the reins in Egypt, and it eliminated the 9th Louis campaign. Vok the news of her husband's death, I took things are going in the rough, so it has been restored in Egypt. Shajarat al-Dar cannot hide Tamaha in private power after was able to manage the country's affairs and control over the reins in, it was a strong woman, many are subject to their jurisdiction, but Egypt, which has not used the rule of a woman, refused the leadership Shajarat al-Dar, as opposed by the Abbasids in Baghdad, where he did not live up to them to take a woman referee. I thought Shajarat al-Dar in the man she will marry him and will control. The choices is el-Din Ibak army commander, married queen, and made him a king on the throne of Egypt, the so-called Al-Miju, and was the first rulers of the Mamluk era after the Ayyubid. At the beginning Shajarat al-Dar stipulated that Ibak to divorce his wife, his mother, his son Ali, and give up his son so as not to inherit power. After the marriage happened were not as Shajarat al-Dar expect. He took control of Ibak Ilud and codifies established only as the wife of the king, and cut off all things to do with the state, which is especially Shajarat al-Dar did not like when I knew his son's ties to own, and that he had not forsaken. Here the female inside it decided to take revenge, 5 of him, introducing a complementary Gulmanha powerful, killing him, and when he learned of the murder of his father by the Shajarat al-Dar, her arrest and handed over to his mother and caused her end to kill her evil killers. The servants beat her ordered with wooden shoes to death, and Shajarat al-Dar punishment for its died on the treachery. Boip took Amélie, the widow of King Ibak and mother of his son. Distributed a famous dessert was a longer time after the barbecue chips of bread and milk and nuts. When people were wondering about the reason for the distribution of candy, or from the owner, the story was distributors shorten the words of Amélie Amélie, and intend to do so that the mother of Prince Ani Is al-Din is ordered distributed to people with joy in the killing of a Shajarat al-Dar. The day was associated with her name on behalf of those delicious sweets. Enough so, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, and give us admiration. See you soon.